Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper is a 6'6", 215-pound freshman guard from Rutgers, and he's widely projected as a top 2 pick in the 2025 NBA draft. In his lone collegiate season, he averaged 19.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, shooting 48% from the field, 33% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his elite finishing, as Harper excels at attacking the rim, converting 71% of his shots at the basket, with over 70% of those attempts being self-created. His advanced ball handling, he demonstrates exceptional control under pressure, utilizing a tight handle and adept footwork to navigate defenses effectively. His playmaking ability, Harper is a skilled passer with two-hand versatility and positive vision at the point guard spot. Versatile scoring, he's comfortable scoring in the post, off the catch, and on cuts when he doesn't have the ball at the top of the key. His shooting consistency, while Harper is a solid shooter, especially off the catch, he exhibits inconsistency with off-dribble shots, particularly from mid-range. His decision-making, at times, he can miss interior passes in favor of more difficult shots, indicating room for growth in his playmaking decisions. And his defensive impact, although capable of guarding multiple positions, Harper doesn't generate turnovers defensively, and his off-ball motor can fluctuate. Harper's game draws comparisons to players like Jalen Brunson and Jalen Williams due to his strength, footwork, and craftiness. Some analysts also see shades of James Harden and Cade Cunningham in his playstyle, particularly in his ability to control pace and create scoring opportunities. Overall, Dylan Harper is viewed as a high upside lead guard with the potential to become a franchise cornerstone, provided he continues to develop his shooting consistency and decision making. Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears, a 6'4", 182-pound freshman point guard from Oklahoma, is one of the most dynamic prospects in the 2025 NBA draft class. At just 18 years old, he averaged 17.1 points, 4.1 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and 1.6 steals per game, shooting 43% from the field, 28% from three-point range, and 85% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his elite ball handling and burst. Fears possesses a tight handle and exceptional change of pace, allowing him to create separation and attack the rim effectively. He's a 3-level scorer. He excels at scoring from the perimeter, mid-range, and at the rim, utilizing a smooth jumper and crafty finishing. His pick-and-roll playmaking, Fears is a strong pick-and-roll playmaker, manipulating screens with great pace and change of speed. And his defensive instincts, as he disrupts passing lanes and pressures ball handlers effectively, averaging 1.6 steals per game. Some areas for improvement, though, are his three-point shooting, as Fears' three-point shooting is a work in progress, currently at 28.4% on 3.9 attempts per game. His decision-making, as he can rush his process and decision-making on the ball, leading to forced shots and passes. And his off-ball movement. Fears tends to disappear off the ball, lacking movement, cutting, and spatial awareness when he doesn't have possession. Fears' game draws comparisons to players like Monte Ellis and Colin Sexton due to his scoring ability and playmaking skills. Overall, Jeremiah Fears is a high upside point guard with the potential to become a lead guard at the NBA level. His combination of speed, scoring versatility, and playmaking makes him a valuable prospect in the 2025 NBA draft. Kasparas Jakucionis. Kasparas Jakucionis, a 6'6", 200-pound freshman guard from Illinois, is a standout prospect in the 2025 NBA draft. At just 18 years old, he showcased impressive skills during his collegiate season. He averaged 15 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game, and 4.7 assists per game, while shooting 44% from the field, 31% from three-point range, and 84.5% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his playmaking vision, as Jakucionis possesses exceptional court vision, often creating scoring opportunities for teammates with precise passes. His crafty shot creation, he excels at finding angles and creating space for his shots, making him one of the best finishers among college guards. His ball handling, with a tight handle, he navigates defenses effectively, penetrating and dishing out to open teammates with precision. And his basketball IQ, his international experience contributes to his high-level game understanding, allowing him to anticipate plays and see scoring opportunities before they develop. Some areas for improvement are his shooting consistency. While his mechanics are fluid, improving his shooting consistency, especially from beyond the arc, will be crucial for his NBA success. His lateral quickness, enhancing his lateral speed, is essential to effectively guard quicker opponents at the professional level. And his turnovers. With the ball in his hands frequently, minimizing turnovers by making cleaner reads is an area for growth. Jakucionis' game draws comparisons to Tyrese Halliburton due to his size, playmaking abilities, and shooting potential. Overall, Kasparas Jakucionis is a high IQ guard with elite playmaking abilities and a calm, methodical style. If he can improve his lateral speed, enhance his shooting consistency, and reduce turnovers, he has the potential to climb draft boards and become a valuable playmaking guard in the NBA. Ben Saraf. Ben Saraf, a 6'6" guard from Israel, has emerged as a compelling prospect in the 2025 NBA draft. He is mainly recognized for his playmaking abilities and high basketball IQ, as just last season he averaged 12.8 points per game, 4.6 assists per game, 2.2 rebounds per game, and 1.3 steals per game, while shooting 48% from the field, 28% from the three-point line, and 73% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his playmaking and vision, as Saraf excels in pick and roll situations, demonstrating advanced ability to read defenses and deliver precise passes. His ball handling, as he handles traps and aggressive defenses with composure, leveraging a tight handle and poise. His court awareness, Saraf possesses exceptional ability to anticipate rotations and deliver accurate passes, utilizing his height to see over defenses. And his defensive instincts. He leverages his high IQ and ability to process the game to generate turnovers, being a disruptive defender with the length to jump passing lanes. Some areas for improvement, though, are his three-point shooting. Saraf's three-point shooting remains inconsistent, currently at 26% from beyond the arc. His physicality, as his wiry frame limits his ability to finish through contact and defend stronger opponents. And his off-ball movement. Saraf needs to find ways to impact the game when he doesn't have the ball, emerging as a threat off-ball in more of a complementary role. Saraf's game draws comparisons to players like Manu Ginobili and Tomas Satoransky due to his size, playmaking abilities, and shooting potential. Overall, Ben Saraf is an intelligent and versatile guard with the size and skill set to excel at the next level. His ability to orchestrate the pick and roll, handle pressure, and make high IQ reads make him a very valuable prospect. Saraf must improve his strength, shooting, and defensive consistency to maximize his potential. With these improvements, he has the tools to develop into a high-impact guard capable of contributing to multiple facets of the game.
Egor Demin. Egor Demin, a 6'9" freshman guard from Moscow, Russia, made a significant impact in his lone season at BYU, showcasing a unique blend of size, vision, and playmaking that has NBA scouts very intrigued. For the 2024-2025 season at BYU, he averaged 10.3 points per game, 5.4 assists per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, while shooting 41% from the field, 27% from three-point range, and 76% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his elite playmaking, as Demin's court vision and passing ability are exceptional, often drawing comparisons to top-tier facilitators. In his college debut, he recorded 11 assists to just 1 turnover, highlighting his decision-making prowess. His size and versatility. At 6'9", Demin possesses the height of a forward but operates as a guard, allowing him to see over defenses and make plays that smaller guards might miss. And his basketball IQ. His understanding of the game is evident in his ability to read defenses, make timely passes, and position himself effectively on both ends of the court. Some areas for improvement, though, are his shooting consistency, with three-point shooting percentage of 27%. Improving his perimeter shot will be crucial for spacing at the NBA level. His turnover management, averaging 3.0 turnovers per game, Demin will need to refine his ball handling under pressure to reduce mistakes. And his physical development. While his height is an asset, adding strength will help him withstand the physicality of the NBA and finish through contact. Demin's combination of size and playmaking draws comparisons to players like Josh Giddey and Kyle Anderson, who utilize their height and vision to orchestrate the offense. His potential to develop a more consistent shot could elevate his game further, making him a versatile asset in various offensive schemes. In summary, Egor Demin presents a compelling case as a high upside prospect in the 2025 NBA draft. His unique skill set, rooted in his European training and honed in the NCAA, positions him as a potential first-round pick for teams seeking a tall, intelligent playmaker with room to grow. Nolan Traore. Nolan Traore, a 6'4" guard from France, made waves in the 2024-25 season in France's top pro league, while also flashing star potential in international showcases like the Nike Hoop Summit. With elite pace, vision, and control, Traore has quickly risen up 2025 NBA draft boards as one of the more polished lead guards in the international class. During the 24-25 season, he averaged 11.6 points per game, 5.1 assists per game, 2.5 turnovers per game, while shooting 41% from the field, 31% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his advanced playmaking, as Traore excels in pick-and-roll sets and half-court orchestration, his ability to manipulate defenses and deliver skip passes or pocket feeds with either hand is well beyond his age. His pacing control, he plays with a veteran's tempo, knowing when to push in transition or slow things down to pick apart a set defense. His ability to read defenders and change speeds is elite for a 19-year-old. And his poise under pressure. In events like the Nike Hoop Summit, Traore looked unshaken against top-tier US talent, calmly directing the offense and scoring 18 points in the process. Some areas for improvement though is his shooting consistency. His mechanics are functional but not fluid. He'll need to develop a more reliable jumper, especially off the dribble, to keep defenses honest. His limited vertical explosion, while clever around the rim, he's more below the rim than a high flyer, which may cap his finishing versatility against NBA rim protectors. And his defensive physicality. Though he uses his length well, Traore can get outmuscled by stronger guards and may need to bulk up to thrive defensively at the next level. Traore's game is more of a Killian Hayes thanks to his passing vision, feel for the tempo, and ability to kind of lead an offense without dominating the ball. Some scouts have seen a little bit of Tony Parker in his ability to get into the lane and make tough reads, though Traore brings more length and less scoring punch at this stage. In summary, Nolan Traore is one of the most polished and poised lead guards available in the 2025 NBA draft. With professional experience, natural leadership, and a high basketball IQ, he's well on his way to becoming a reliable NBA floor general with long-term starting upside. Walter Clayton Jr. Walter Clayton Jr., a 6'2" junior guard from Lake Wales, Florida, emerged as one of the most productive and explosive scoring guards in the country during the 2024-25 season at Florida. After transferring from Iona, Clayton quickly became the focal point of the Gators' offense and turned heads with his three-level scoring, big game shot making, and fearless mentality. This past season at Florida, he averaged 18.3 points per game, 4.2 assists per game, 3.7 rebounds per game, while shooting 44.8% from the field, 38% from the three-point range, and 87.5% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his scoring versatility, as Clayton can score from basically anywhere, his pull-up threes, contested mid-range jumpers, or crafty finishes at the rim. He uses footwork and change of pace to create separation against defenders. His clutch shot making and SEC play, he consistently hit high-pressure shots, including late-game buckets and heat-check threes. His confidence and scoring gravity often shifted the momentum. And his efficiency and control. Despite being a high-usage guard, Clayton rarely turns the ball over and is a reliable free throw shooter, which makes him a trustworthy late-game option. Some areas for improvement though are obviously his size and defense. At 6'2", he can be targeted by bigger guards on switches. Though physical, his wingspan and vertical pop limit his defensive ceiling. And playmaking for others. While he's a capable passer, he operates best as a scoring guard. Developing more pick-and-roll playmaking could expand his role at the next level. And finishing through length. Against elite rim protection, Clayton occasionally struggles to convert inside, relying on finesse rather than power or bounce. Clayton's skill set resembles a blend of Jalen Brunson and Jordan Clarkson, strong, compact scoring guards who thrive on skill, footwork, and tough shot making. While he doesn't have elite size or burst, his offensive polish and poise could translate to a valuable role as a microwave scorer or combo guard off the bench in the NBA. In summary, Walter Clayton Jr. is a dynamic shot maker with a pro-ready scoring arsenal and a cool under-pressure mentality. Though undersized for an NBA 2 guard, his production, toughness, and efficiency make him a strong second-round prospect with the tools to carve out a long career. Kam Jones. Kam Jones, a 6'5" combo guard from Marquette, capped off his senior season as one of the most efficient lead guards in the NCAA. With polished scoring, improved playmaking, and veteran savvy, he's garnered mid to late first-round buzz in 2025 draft projections. This past season at Marquette, he averaged 19.2 points per game, 5.9 assists per game, and 4.5 rebounds per game, while shooting 48.3% from the field, 31% from the three-point range, and 64.8% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his scoring efficiency, as he delivers from all levels, mid-range, pull-ups, and rim finishes, while maintaining remarkably clean shot selection. He's an emerging playmaker. He stepped confidently into a lead guard role post Tyler Kolek, averaging nearly 6 assists per game with strong assist-to-turnover control. And basketball IQ and leadership, a crafty game manager who reads opponents, handles himself in tight moments, and elevated his leadership all season. Some areas for improvement though are his defensive limitations. He lacks lateral quickness and bursts, and he can be exposed in switch-heavy or pace-driven schemes. He's also an inconsistent shooter. After a senior year dip to 31%, he must reassert his three-point consistency to complement his scoring. And finishing handedness, predominantly left-hand dominant and reliant on finesse, which could limit effectiveness against NBA rim protectors. Now for his NBA comparison, he reminds me of a potential blend of Dante DiVincenzo, a sharpshooting energy wing, and Malik Monk with the scoring burst that Monk provides, with playoff grit and catch-and-shoot pedigree. Now, second round projections are common, though some mock boards slot him in the late first round, and scouts value his scoring polish and playmaking, but city-level athletic and defensive traits could limit his immediate ceiling. In summary, Kam Jones is a mature, scoring-heavy combo guard with clear offensive polish and a refined IQ. While inconsistent shooting and defensive limitations pose questions, his craft, veteran poise, and playmaking upside make him an appealing back-end first-round candidate or high-upside second-round value pick. Tyrese Proctor. Tyrese Proctor is a 6'5" guard from Duke, and he enters the 2025 draft as a polished combo guard with professional versatility and elite shooting touch. Highlighting his junior year, Proctor demonstrated a refined skill set, adapting to multiple roles and improving his efficiency on both ends. This past season at Duke, he averaged 12.4 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 2.2 assists per game, while shooting 45.2% from the field, 40% from three-point range, and 68% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his pick-and-roll savvy. Proctor reads defenses expertly, consistently delivering pocket passes and making smart decisions in ball screen actions. Also, his elite shooting efficiency. His jumper is smooth and repeatable. He shot 40% from deep, showing serious spacing value. Also, he has defensive tools. At 6'5" with length and IQ, he's a reliable on-ball defender, capable of switching and contesting shots. Some areas for improvement are that he lacks physicality, he struggles to finish through contact, and can be overpowered by stronger guards. His limited athleticism, his scoring lacks burst, he's a finesse driver rather than an explosive one, limiting his rim pressure, and decision-making under duress. Occasionally overthinks or forces plays in tight spaces, which could be problematic at the NBA level. Some of his player comparisons are Derek White, as he combines switch-capable defense, playmaking IQ, and positioning sense, minus Derek's athleticism, but with a sharper off-ball shot, and Grayson Allen, similar role potential, a 3-and-D combo guard who can spot up, defend, and step in as needed. In summary, Tyrese Proctor is a well-rounded 3-and-D title contender with size, shot making, and court sense. His lack of elite athleticism and finishing power caps his upside, but his positional versatility and polished game make him an attractive mid-second round or late first-round target for teams seeking a smart, adaptable guard off the bench. Javon Small. Javon Small is a 6'3" guard who transferred to West Virginia for the 2024-25 season and exploded onto the Big 12 scene as one of the most dynamic dual-threat guards in college basketball. His blend of scoring, playmaking, and veteran leadership earned him all Big 12 first-team honors and elevated his draft stock significantly. This past season, he averaged 18.6 points per game, 5.6 assists per game, and 4.1 rebounds per game, while shooting 41.8% from the field, 35% from the three-point range, and 88% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include the fact that he's a high-volume scorer and creator. He averaged nearly 19 points per game while distributing 5.6 assists per game, demonstrating a reliable scoring thrust paired with playmaking leadership. He's also an efficient shooter and free throw shooter. He displays a versatile scoring arsenal as he hits 35% from deep, and he shoots nearly 42% overall and hasn't wavered at the line, shooting 88%. He also has a clutch veteran presence. He delivered consistent late game performances, such as 25 points and 9 assists in the regular season finale, and 31 against Gonzaga in a marquee tournament. Some areas for improvement though are his defensive consistency. While averaging 1.5 steals, his off-ball defense can lag, and he can be targeted in switch-heavy systems. Also, his turnover ratio. He averaged nearly 3 turnovers per game, some forced off the bounce. He needs to tighten in transition and under physical pressure. Also, his physical ceiling. At 6'3" with lean strength, finishing amid NBA length defenders could be a challenge, and he'll need to show that he can survive physical matchups. Javon Small's blend of poise, efficient shot creation, and tempo control closely mirrors Darren Collison, while his scoring punch and ability to ignite momentum off the bench bring to mind Emmanuel Quickley. He's a poised combo guard who can find a valuable role as a high IQ rotation piece or scoring spark plug in the league. Javon Small is a proven, high-output combo guard who can score, facilitate, and lead. His shooting, poise, and productivity make him an attractive mid to late first-round prospect. Defensive polish, reduced turnovers, and physical growth will determine whether he becomes a rotation staple or a dynamic six-man at the next level. Mark Sears. Mark Sears, a 6'1" senior guard from Alabama, capped off his college career with a dominant 2024-25 campaign, establishing himself as one of the most efficient scorers in the country. A consistent leader for the Crimson Tide, Sears was an All-American and the engine behind Alabama's deep tournament success recently. Just this past season at Alabama, he averaged 18.6 points per game, 5.1 assists per game, and 2.9 rebounds per game, while shooting 40.3% from the field, 34% from 3, and 84% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include his elite shooting and deep range, as he's capable of explosive scoring nights, including 35 points on 10 for 16 threes against BYU in the NCAA tournament. Sears consistently strikes from deep, spacing the floor at all levels. He also scores in volume. One of the SEC's most reliable high-usage guards, he averaged over 20 points 20 times and notched several late-game shots, showing fearless poise. Some areas for improvement though are his defensive limitations. His lack of size and quickness make him vulnerable guarding more athletic, longer perimeter players, which would be a concern at the next level, and his athleticism and finishing. He mostly operates with craft rather than explosion, and he may struggle finishing through traffic without a reliable floater. Sears resembles Fred VanVleet with his compact frame and pull-up ability, and shares similarities with Monte Morris as a poised, low-mistake lead guard with a reliable decision-making. In summary, Mark Sears is a polished scorer with professional shooting, playmaking know-how, and a big game confidence. Despite defensive and athleticism concerns, his offensive productivity and court savvy make him a high-end second-round candidate with immediate bench value and starter upside. Ryan Nembhard. Ryan Nembhard, a 6' senior guard from Gonzaga, led the nation in assists per game during the 2024-25 season, pairing elite playmaking with efficient scoring. Last season, he averaged 11.1 points per game, 9.8 assists per game, which led the NCAA, and 3.0 rebounds per game. He shot 44% from the field, 40% from 3, and 76% from the free throw line. Some of his strengths include the fact that he's a floor general. He has exceptional vision and control in pick and rolls, leading a top-tier offensive unit while rarely misreading defenses. He's a sharpshooter. His 40% three-point rate, supported by advanced pick and pop ability, keeps defenses honest. And his defensive effort. Though undersized, he plays with leverage and tenacity, drawing 1.7 steals per game and staying engaged off the ball. Obviously, some areas for improvement are the fact that he does have a size disadvantage, just like Mark Sears. At 6 foot, 170 pounds, he may struggle finishing through contact, and he dispatches most plays with craft, not power. And his scoring aggression. Despite efficiency, higher volume may wear on him at the NBA level, as he's not a natural shot creator off the dribble. Nembhard's skill set resembles Ty Lawson, a quick, crafty orchestrator with the floor awareness of DeLon Wright. His shooting polish and steady passing also echo Dylan Brooks' light, smart, under the radar, and capable of filling a third guard role on playoff teams. In summary, Ryan Nembhard projects as a smart, shooter-first backup point guard in the NBA, a floor general who brings stability, sharpshooting, and playmaking. The upside lies in proving he can withstand physical matchups and consistently score at the next level, solidifying his case as a mid-second round pick with a long-term role.